It's Iona, your confidence and empowerment coach. And I'm going to just set the vibe by taking a nice deep breath in and out. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you can, place your feet flat on the ground. If you're lying down, that's okay. Place your hands in the center of your chest so that we can tap into our emotions, tap into our feeling body. And I'm just loving the fact that my eyeshadow and my jumper are all matching. But anyway, sorry, focus. That's besides the point. Okay, we're chilling, we're vibing, we're settling, we're relaxing. We're relaxing into our seats. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. It's safe to feel relaxed. It's safe to stop for a moment. Obviously, if you can, if it's safe to stop for a moment, then take a moment and relax. It feels so good to relax just for a moment. Allow yourself this moment to just come into this present moment with me. Be here now, here with me. Take a nice deep breath in and out. We're going to tap into that feeling of worthiness. I am worthy of everything that I want. Even if I can't feel it right now, even if I'm practiced in feeling unworthy, it's just because I practiced it. It doesn't mean that it's true. It's just because I practiced it for a certain length of time. I can play with feeling worthy. It's safe to play with feeling worthy. I want you to really feel that. Feel what it might be like to feel worthy of good things, of love, kindness, support, money, respect, compassion, fun, excitement, good things, good shit. There, I said it, I swore. I'm from Glasgow. It's punctuation here, right? It's punctuation. Nice deep breath in and out. Play with what it might feel like to be good enough. And again, if this is a completely alien feeling or perspective for you, if you've never felt good enough, that's simply because you've practiced it. It doesn't mean that it's true. Just because you've never felt good enough doesn't mean that you don't have the ability to feel good enough. Play with feeling good enough. So play with it. What might feeling good enough feel like? What might feeling good enough feel like? What might that thing feel like? What might that thing that you want feel like? What might it feel like to have it? What does it feel like to be good enough to get what you want? To do what you want, to be what you want, to have what you want? What does it feel like to be good enough to receive that thing? Does it feel good enough to just be good enough to be yourself? What does that feel like? Does it feel light? Does it feel free? Does it feel positive? Does it feel relieving? Does it feel exciting? Does it feel fun? Does it feel resistance? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel scary? Unsafe? How does it feel? All your feelings are relevant. All your feelings are valid. It's safe to feel. To feel is to heal. Take a nice deep breath in and out again. It's okay if you can't pinpoint that feeling right now. Again, it's simply just because we've practiced the opposite end of the stick. We've practiced what it feels like to feel not good enough so freaking much that that's how we feel. We just feel, it's just like our baseline. It's just like how we feel. It's just a habit, right? And it's just because we've practiced it this one way, practice feeling a feeling one way, we can take baby steps, right? 0.025% a day, if that feels comfortable, less or more, if that feels comfortable too, in practicing what it feels like to feel good enough. What does it feel like to feel good enough? Is it like trying on a big scary hat and you have to immediately take it off? Is it too big? Is it too small? Does it feel like you could feel good enough very easily? Hi Priya, thanks for joining me. So we're just tapping in and we are practicing what it feels like to feel good enough. We're trying on the feeling of good enoughness. Even if it's just a tiny, tiny little bit. How does it feel? Does it feel light, freeing, relieving, fun, exciting? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel bad? Do you feel guilty for feeling good enough? Do you believe that it's true? Do you believe that it's possible to be good enough, to feel good enough? Do you have anything popping up into your mind, into your consciousness when you feel and think about what it's like to feel good enough? Do you feel like, well, I made some mistakes, or this person said this thing about me, or I'm not this, or I'm not that, or I'm too this, or I'm too that? Do those things really matter? Do those things get to dictate or judge whether you're good enough or not? What if you were good enough in spite of, regardless of all of these other things? What if you got to be good enough and what if you got to be good enough anyway? How does that feel? Okay, I would love if you're on the replay or on the live to type in if you want and let me know what feeling good enough feels like. That would be really fun to know what you feel when you think about feeling good enough, when you tap into that feeling of good enoughness, right? So I've just finished my Upgrade Your Self-Confidence Masterclass, and I do it every Thursday at 6 p.m. UK time, and it's on Zoom, and you can access the link in my Eventbrite to book next week's or the week after or the week after that. It's a rolling class. We do the same thing every week. We're going to talk about the struggle. We're going to talk about the struggle that we have perhaps all experienced in our lives, whether growing up or recently. And I would like to offer you a perspective about the struggle, okay? That the struggle that we have all been like hooking onto, the struggle that we've all been believing in, isn't necessarily real. And I'm not denying how difficult or painful life is for you or has been for you. I'm not denying that at all. Your experiences are valid, your pain is valid, your emotions are valid, it's all valid. So we're not denying that things haven't been difficult, but I offer you an alternative to release the struggle, to play with releasing the energy and the emotion of struggle, right? Play with the feeling of ease. What does the feeling of ease feel like? Play with the idea, play with what it might be like, what life might be like if things were easier, right? If life was easier. And you might ask me, how do I believe this is possible when all I've known is struggle? And I absolutely see that. I see that completely and wholeheartedly. How do I believe this is possible when all I've known is struggle? Well, if all we've known is struggle, then how do we know what ease feels like? But I bet you somewhere in your life, there is an aspect that is easy for you. Something feels easy for you to do or be or have or exist in. There will be many aspects. Hi Viv, how you doing? There will be many aspects of your life that contain ease and effortlessness. And when we're focusing on struggle, then it feels heavy and it feels like that's all we will see, and that's all we will experience. It's like blinkers. It's like having blinkers to struggle, right? And that's all we're seeing. But I believe that your power lies in your ability to change your mind, Remember that mind is plastic and mind is malleable. Sorry, mind is you can change your mind. Your power lies in changing your mind. And a really amazing catalyst to changing your mind is by using your emotions and feeling. Thanks. Yes, it is super matchy, right? Apart from the yellow, pew pew, yellow sleeves. So if you have, thank you, if you have all you have experienced in life is struggle, or you believe it's your perspective that all you have experienced in life is struggle, right? I offer you a new perspective to try on and play with, because your power lies in changing your perspective. So find and notice aspects of your life where you see ease, where you can tap into ease that is easy, right? You will have some places in your life where you can tap into ease and flow. Okay? And ease and flow. Flow is where I am right now in this moment. Eric, thank you. I'm going to just stick to what I'm doing with my list of things to discuss, but maybe another time. Thank you. So think about when in your life you started to feel struggle, when you started to experience struggle. Where in your life have you seen and had struggle, right? If you can tap in for a moment, right? So put your hands in the center of your chest, breathe in and out. And think about when in your life did you start to experience struggle? Because I'm pretty sure that maybe as a child you didn't always feel like you had to struggle and work hard and effort. So there maybe, perhaps you feel like all you've known is struggle, and that's okay, and I totally see that, and that's valid, absolutely valid. But maybe we can pinpoint a time in our lives where it was less intense, when the struggle was less intense, and we were able to allow ease and flow in. Yeah? So let's pinpoint a time in our lives where we had ease and flow and focus on that. Can you think of things that come easily into your life experience? Can you think of things that come easily to you, that flow to you with ease? Because once you decide, once your brain practices, once you have decided, you made a decision, and then you can also sit with what that feels like. If it says life is more struggling, it depends on how you say it, don't you believe? Life, I think, is more about struggling. So perspective is everything. Your perspective is everything, okay? And my perspective is different. My perspective is that we perhaps grow up with the perspective and a belief that's been projected onto us by other people in our families, in our communities, that life is hard, okay? And yes, there are some aspects of life that are contrasting and difficult, and we never really get away from that. But what we can do is transform our perspectives and decide that things can be easy, and then play with feelings of ease and effortlessness and flow, and really embed that and play with it, so that when contrasting difficult experiences pop up for us, we are better equipped for them. We're better equipped to deal with them, okay? And I love the feeling of ease and flow. Like, ease and flow, baby. It's what it's all freaking about. Ease and flow. And you will have things in your life that come to you with ease. You will have things in your life that flow to you effortlessly, right? So let's think of something in our lives that's easy. Do you find it easy to go on Instagram, to click the icon, to click the tab, the app? Easy, right? It's easy to scroll through Instagram. Is it easy to get up and go to your refrigerator and select a beverage? What's easy? Is it easy for you to walk out of your front door and out onto the street? Or whatever it is, that might not be easy for you. That's just an example, okay? So when you start to focus on the ease, then you bring more ease into your life. It's the synapses in your brain, right? We've practiced struggle because we've observed other people doing it, and other people have projected their belief and their perspective that life has to be struggle onto us. So we believe that is true, okay? We believe that is true. But it doesn't have to be. right? You are allowed to have different opinions to everyone else. I believe that I can have a different opinion, you can have a different opinion. I feel safe the fact that you may have a different opinion, okay? So it's powerful. Absolutely. So powerful. Your perspective is everything, right? So once you decide that I've had enough of the freaking struggle, I've had enough of it, right? So you can decide things are going to be easy. I believe that we were put here on this planet to have an amazing time and tap into ease and flow. And the struggle is just an idea, just someone else's perspective that we have adopted and taken on as our own. And that's not to say, I'm not denying difficult circumstances, difficult situations, painful experiences, because those are valid. Those are absolutely valid. But once we decide that everything works out for us and it gets to be easy, and then we get to play with what that feels like, right? So let's tap in, let's take a moment. Breathe in and out. Tap into ease. Think about something that's easy for you to do right now. What's easy for you? Is it easy for you to sit here and listen to me? What else is easy for you to do? If you have a car, is it easy for you to get into your car and drive it? Is that easy? What else is easy for you? Is it easy to take a drink of water out of your tap? Once we start noticing these tiny little things about ease, where in our lives is easy, then the struggle becomes less important and less real. And we're better equipped to deal with painful experiences, right? Okay, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I'm going to boost and I'm going to finish editing my clips from my Upgrade Your Self-Confidence Masterclass. I have just launched my mastermind, right? If you don't know who I am, I've been working in the fashion industry for the last 15 years. I was an entrepreneur, I still am an entrepreneur. In the fashion industry, I run very successful businesses in the fashion industry and mental health and in business. And I'm now offering a mastermind with group coaching for 6 months to become and be part of my team and my group, where I will teach you my strategies all about spirituality, all about transforming your life experience. The mastermind is called Elevate, and it's all about elevating your life experience. So you can click the link on my bio if you want to check that out and see what that's all about. Basically, for 6 months, you get Telegram group support, peer support with amazing entrepreneurs and just really freaking awesome people. And you get a call with me every 2 weeks as a group coaching call. And you also get a coaching call with me one-on-one private. And you also get daily prompts every day via the Telegram group, exercises, either written exercises like journal exercises or like meditations and thinking and feeling exercises. It's very, very powerful. It's all about elevating your life experience. Okay, my friends, have a beautiful rest of your day. Sending you all of the ease and the flow. Yeah, if I've no wonder I'm matchy, right? Totally. Okay, my friends, have an excellent rest of your day. I will be back probably same time on Saturday. Have a wonderful time. And I'll see you very soon. Link in my bio for Elevate. Come party with me. Yes, come party the new paradigm. What? Bye. See you soon.